Welcome back to Yarn Stitch Kala. I am Arundhati and today we are going to see how to make this high-low wave. This is made in Tunisian crochet. I have made one here with a solid colored yarn. This is an acrylic yarn, and one with a cotton yarn in a variegated colorway. So when we make this stitch, we are going to begin with a Tunisian simple and then make these stitches along this row and then have some more rows of Tunisian simple stitch, and that's how the repeat goes. This is how it looks on the back. Quite a neat stitch, but it is not going to be, that you can use this stitch both front and back way. So you'll have to be careful as to where do you apply this stitch. Cushion covers or something that you can turn around and use it like this will be a good idea, because the reverse looks like a reverse. Okay, so that's how this stitch is. This is how the edges look like. Quite neat, and it has a very clean edge which can be used to join together if need be. So it is quite a nice stitch. I'm calling this high-low waves. I don't know its original name, but that's how it looks like. So I have not blocked this piece yet, so once we block it, I think it's going to look even better. A thinner cotton yarn was giving me this look. I just wanted to see how it looks with a variegated yarn, or maybe a speckled yarn also can be tried. So this is how it looks like, and this is all done in Tunisian. I've seen this in regular crochet quite a lot, the wave, but in Tunisian it looks really pretty. So let's see how to make this stitch. To begin with, we will just check the material that we need. I have some cotton yarn here in a solid color, a Tunisian crochet hook, scissors, a tapestry needle, and some stitch markers. Let's begin with the stitch pursing. So we will make a slip knot and start with a Tunisian foundation row. So we will have a stitch multiple of 16 plus 1. So if you want to make a small piece, you can make 16 chains and then just add one more chain. Or if you want to make a longer or a larger piece, you can use the multiples of 16. Like you can keep counting set of 16. So you can do 16, then 16, how many ever 16s that you want, but keep a multiple of 16 and then just add one chain. So it is going to be a multiple of 16 plus 1. I have made a chain of 32, and now we will do plus 1. Turn around the chain and you can see these back bumps or the third loop. Okay, so we are going to insert our hook under the third loop, yarn over, pull up a loop and leave it on the hook. Insert, yarn over, pull up and leave it on the hook. That's how we are going to collect all the loops for every chain on the hook. We are making a foundation row here, and this is a standard foundation row for Tunisian crochet. If you'd like to see this as a dedicated video, I will leave a link in the description box. So that's how we collect all the loops on the hook. Here we have 33 loops on the hook. So we had 32 plus 1, 33 chains, and we have 33 loops on the hook. Ensure that you count every time you have taken all the loops on the hook, just count and keep a number, because it has to always be 33, whatever chain you've made, that plus 1, so whatever chain you've made, those many loops you always need to have on the hook. Now let's complete the foundation row. We will do a chain 1, that was yarn over and pull through 1. Now yarn over and pull through 2. Across this row, that's what we do, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. To complete the foundation row, we are going to do the last yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and that's how the foundation row looks like. Now we will begin with row 1. Row 1 is a Tunisian simple stitch all across. To make that, we are going to insert under the next vertical bar. This is the first one, and it has a loop on the hook. This is the next one. Okay, we are going to insert under the front vertical bar of the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and we leave it there on the hook. Insert, yarn over, pull up a loop and leave it on the hook. That's how we are going to collect a loop for every stitch. Insert, yarn over, pull up. Insert, yarn over, pull up. Okay, that's how we will finish this row. So we've finished the forward pass of Tunisian simple stitch, that's the row 1, and once that is done, almost done, we are at the last stitch. So as we know here, we turn around the work a bit like this towards us. Insert under both the bars, front and the back. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now ensure that you count the loop on the hook. They have to be 33. Let's do a return pass. So yarn over and chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2. That is the standard return pass, and that's what we will do for this row. Here we've finished the foundation row and row 1, that was the simple Tunisian stitch. Now we will make the row 2, and here onwards the design begins for the high-low wave. Now the first stitch is going to be a Tunisian simple. So we insert, yarn over, pull up a loop and hold it onto the hook. The second one is going to be yarn over twice, skip this stitch, the next one, and insert under the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2 more loops on the hook. So every stitch below will have 1 loop on the hook. Now yarn over thrice, skip 1, insert under the next, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. This stitch has also now collected 2. One is for the stitch that we skipped, and 1 loop is for the stitch in which we made this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we yarn over 4 times. Skip 1, insert in the next, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay. Now we will do again yarn over 4 times. Skip a stitch, insert under the next, yarn over and pull through 3 times, yarn over and pull through. We did that same thing 3 times. So what we are doing here is, we made this one, this, and this stitch. Okay, that's how we are going. So you can already see the wave forming. Now we yarn over thrice, skip one, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over twice, skip one, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, now we have completed this wave. We will now do this midsection. To do that, we will yarn over twice, skip one stitch, we will yarn over only once, skip this stitch, insert under the next, yarn over, pull up a loop. Next 2 stitches are going to be Tunisian simple. So insert, yarn over and pull up, insert, yarn over and pull up. Now yarn over twice, skip one stitch, insert under the next, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now yarn over thrice, skip one, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over and pull through 2 times. Now yarn over 4 times, skip a stitch, insert, pull, so this stitch actually has a rhythm to it. It takes a while to get used to it, but it's a very beautiful and a simple thing to make. So we did the yarn over 4 times and made the tall stitch. Now yarn over thrice, skip one, insert, yarn over and pull through 2 times. Now yarn over twice, skip one, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, now we will yarn over, skip this one. We are at the last 2 stitches plus the edge stitch. So we did a yarn over, skip one stitch, insert under the next, yarn over and pull up. And we end the last stitch as usual. The selvage stitch is insert through under both the loops, front and back, yarn over, pull up. Now the return pass is going to be the usual standard return pass. Yarn over and chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So across the return pass, that's what we'll do. Yarn over and pull through 2. So here we've finished row 1 and that's how it looks like. We finished this row. Now we will do row 2. Sorry, that was row 2. We will do row 3. Okay. Row 3 is going to be a comparatively simple one. We are going to do a Tunisian simple in the first stitch. So we know insert, sorry I missed a thread there. So insert, yarn over and pull up. Okay, now this is the stitch that we made in the previous row and this is its vertical bar, but right next to it here you can see a vertical bar in slant. That was the yarn over from previous row and that is also a stitch. So we have to insert under that one, the slant one, yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert in the vertical one, yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert under this, yarn over, and pull up, vertical and pull up, slant and pull up. That's how the front pass is going to be, or the forward pass, sorry, is going to be across this row. Insert into the slant and pick up, insert under the vertical and pick up, and we reach the space where we had 2 Tunisian simple. So there we just insert under the vertical bars, pick up. Now we again reach a space where we had slant ones. So slant, pick up, vertical, pick up. That's what we do again. At the end of this forward pass, remember to count the number of loops on your hook. And the return pass for this row is also going to be a standard one. So we will finish that and meet for the row 4. We've done the last one here, chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2. So we are on the return pass already. We finished row 3 here. That is how it looks like. And now we will go on to make row 4. So row 3 and 4 give us this space. This nice broad simple space is given by row 3 and 4. Row 4 is going to be a completely simple Tunisian stitch. So we insert under the next vertical bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert under the vertical bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. That's how the forward pass is going to be, and the return will be a standard. So we've finished row 4 here with the return pass, and row 3 and 4 make this space in between the waves. Row 5 is going to be this one, and we begin with mid of the wave. So to do that, we will chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now yarn over thrice. Don't skip any stitch on the previous row. Insert under the next stitch. This was the first one for which we made this chain. Now we are going to insert under the next stitch vertical bar, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That's how we have one more loop on the hook. Now yarn over thrice again, skip one stitch, insert under the next one, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so we have 2 loops from this stitch, one for the stitch that we skipped and one for this one. Now yarn over twice, skip one, insert under the next one, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through 2. So we've made this part. Now we are going to do the mid part. That mid part is again going to be a standard thing that we did in the previous row. So we yarn over, skip one, insert under the next and pull up a loop. Next 2 will be standard simple Tunisian. So we have done 2 simple Tunisians, yarn over twice, skip 1, insert under the next, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we are going to repeat this same wave. Yarn over thrice, skip 1, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over 4 times, skip 1, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's the mid of the wave. Now to bring the wave back down, we will again do a yarn over 4 times, skip 1, insert and keep pulling through 2 to finish the stitch. Yarn over thrice, skip 1, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over twice, skip 1, insert, pull through 2. Okay, now we are at this part. So here what we do is yarn over once, skip 1, insert and pull up, then do 2 simple Tunisian, yarn over twice, skip 1, insert, pull up, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over thrice, skip, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over 4 times. Yeah, we have 4 here. Skip 1, insert, pull up, yarn over and pull through 2 3 times. Now for this last stitch we are going to yarn over 3 times. Insert under both the vertical bars, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Okay, now keep your stitch marker handy. We will do a chain 1. This is the return pass that we begin, and after you've done the chain 1, add a stitch marker there. Okay, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's going to be our standard return pass. We've completed the row 5 here, that is this row, and this is how the stitch looks like. Now we will repeat row 3 and 4. So to repeat row 3, we know first one is going to be a simple stitch, then we pick up in the slant one, then we pick up under the vertical one, the slant one, the vertical one, and we continue picking up loops like so. For the Tunisian simples that we made in the center here, we just pick up the vertical ones, then the slant one, vertical one, the slant and the vertical. That's how the forward pass for this row is. Now we are at the end of the forward pass of this row, and remember we had put a marker there. That's because sometimes here it becomes confusing to see which is the last stitch. Now you can remove the marker and place your last stitch under this 2 vertical bars. So you can insert the hook under the 2 vertical bars, yarn over and pull up a loop. Remember to count after every forward pass and see you have the same number of loops on the hook as the chain that you had made. Now we will do the return pass, that is the standard return pass. Yarn over and chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. We are making a repeat of the row 3 here. We finished the repeat of row 3. Now we will do a repeat of row 4. That is the Tunisian simple. So we insert under the vertical, yarn over and pull up, insert under vertical, yarn over and pull up. The forward pass is just going to be that, insert, yarn over and pull up, and the return pass is the regular standard one. We finished the repeat of row 4, and now it is the pattern as such is done, the stitch as such is done, because it is a repeat of these 4 rows. So row 2, that's the row 2, row 3 and 4, row 5. Then we've repeated row 3 and 4. Now we will repeat row 2. So that is how this repetition comes. So every time you have the whole wave starting, that's the row 2. Every time you have starting from half of the wave, that's row 5. Alright, now we have to repeat our row. If you want to make a larger one, you have vertically large one, you have to make a repeat of row 2. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and that you try to make this stitch and share it with me. Thank you so much for watching.